Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the fast Fourier transform. Fast Fourier transform, popularly known as FFT. Time Fourier transform. If we see discrete time Fourier transform, that is DFT. What is DFT? DFT is obtained by this xk. DFT is called xk. It is the sum of n changing 0 to n minus 1 xn e raised to power minus j 2 pi by n nk. If we know xk is a complex number, xn can also be a complex number, so we can write it to be summation n changing 0 to n minus 1 if suppose xn can be written as real part plus its imaginary part I n. Okay, and it is multiplied with, because cos raised to power iota theta can be written as e raised to power iota theta can be written as cos 2 pi by nk by n minus j sine 2 pi by n k by n. Okay, so the same expression can be written like real part, imaginary part, and its real part and its imaginary part. Okay, so basically what we do is, in calculating this, these are 0 to n minus 1 times, so there are n terms, so these n terms are summing together. Okay, and the direct calculation of it requires how many multiplication? It needs, this has to be multiplied by this, one multiplication, this will be multiplied by this, another multiplication, this multiplied by this, another multiplication, and this multiplied by this, so another multiplication. Okay, so it requires how many multiplications? 4 multiplication for particular value of n, 4 real multiplication for particular values of n. So total how many multiplication will be there? There will be 4n real multiplications for calculating this. Okay, 4n real multiplications for calculating this. Okay, and how many additions? After this we have to perform multiplication 4n summations also. Okay, (4n minus 2). In fact, 4n minus 2 times additions will be there. These many additions and these many multiplications. So calculating xk by direct formula, this is direct formula, is a tedious task which requires lot of computations, okay, involving complex multiplications and complex additions. Way of calculating the DFT. So we have to devise another method which could be used to simplify these things. And why it could be simplified? It could be simplified because of two properties. One property is called symmetry property. Symmetry property. It is W of k plus n by 2 n. W is of course this factor, Tweedle factor, is equal to minus W k n. Okay, this is symmetry property. And another is periodicity property. Periodicity property states that Wn means after each value of n it repeats its values, yani k plus n is equal to W n k. So by using these two properties we can simplify calculation of this. क्या? Basically calculation of DFT is a complex mechanism. We need to simplify it, and we can simplify it by using these two properties. One is symmetry property, another is periodicity property. So symmetry property states that k plus n by 2 is same as minus of W kn. This is symmetry property, and this is periodicity property. So after n values, its the Tweedle factor repeats its values. What is Tweedle factor? Tweedle factor is this. Wn is e raised to power minus j 2 pi by n This factor is called Tweedle factor. Okay, so it repeats its values after the value of n, after k value, after n value, because of periodicity. So using these two properties we can simplify calculation of DFT, and this mechanism of simplifying DFT calculation by using these two properties is called fast Fourier transform. Fast Fourier transform is the method of calculating DFT itself, but using a faster method, that is by using symmetry and periodicity properties. Okay. How to do fast Fourier transform? Basically what we do is we divide this n into a range of multiples, r1, r2, r3. Let us suppose these are multiples of rn. That means if n is 8, so it could be written as 2 into 4, or it could be written as 2 into 2. Okay, so when this r is same, it could be written as r raised to power m, and this r is called radix. Okay, so generally what we do is, even though radix could be different, but we will be talking about radix to be equal to 2, so that r is can be written as 8 can be written as 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3. Okay. And so what we will be discussing is, we will be discussing radix 2 FFT. Radix 2 FFT. Even though there are more types of FFTs are possible, but we will be discussing only radix 2 FFT, where the base radix is taken to be 2, and then the simplification will be okay.